All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Olhausen Colorado Classic. This is the final day, and this is the hot seat match. We've got two great competitors in Pia Filler and Margarita Fefilova, and being joined in the booth by none other than the bombshell herself, Brittany Bryant.
Hey guys, hi Lonnie.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm happy to be here.
All right, everybody. So don't forget to share, like, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at WPBA Billiards on YouTube. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button for us. We've got some great matches ahead of us today. We're waiting for Jerry Stucker, our tournament director, to finish announcements, and then we'll kind of get this match rolling. So, Brittany, this is a good event. This has been fun.
We haven't been out this far in a while, so to be back in Colorado, I think it's been about like 13 years, to be honest with you, since I've been here. So, yeah, we're happy to be back. Enjoying the weather, too. It was nice, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like Margaret and I were walking in today together, and we were talking about how wonderful it is because, you know, we're from the same part of the country. Mm-hmm. You kind of have a similar environment in Canada there, and so this kind of weather at this time of year is just amazing.
I open up my my curtains in the morning, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, mountains. It's just spectacular. So
yeah, we don't have so much of that where we're from, right?
No, absolutely not.
All right, so we're just waiting for Jerry Stuckert, our tournament director, to finish the player announcements, and then these ladies will lag for the first break. This is the hot seat match. Both these ladies are undefeated up until this point. Both of them are one, you know, they're guaranteed third place. Mm-hmm. One of them is guaranteed a seat in the finals. Let's see. All right, so it's been a long weekend, folks, and we're trying to get everything around. We do have a really cool giveaway that we are working on for this event for the final day. Stay tuned. I'll keep you informed on the details of that.
This is also pretty exciting for Pia.
Yes.
I know Pia is a very seasoned player, but on the WPBA, she hasn't really been in the hot seat. I think her top finish is probably top 6 since she's been playing, or top 4.
I think she might have in Bristol played for the hot seat in the last. Oh, maybe she got 4th there. It was the match before the hot seat. All right, folks. So Margaret has won the lag. We're going to go over the match rules for this event. This is a race to 8. They're going to lag for the first break, which you have just seen. The alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball does not count on the break in the bottom 2 pockets. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and we do use the 3-point break rule hit here at the WPBA. I also want to make mention that we rack with the 1 on the spot. We do not use a break box. And other than that, did I forget anything?
I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got action.
Well done, Lonnie.
Thank you. Thank you. So both of these ladies, I know that Margaret has played for the hot seat a few times.
Yes.
But never quite gone past that hump there. So I know she's really pushing to get to the finals and potentially get a win under her belt.
Yeah. I think she probably has about 3 second places so far, which is extremely consistent, obviously, in the past year.
She took second to Kelly, I believe, in Iron City a few years ago. And in Michigan, though, I think she finished 3rd. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Christina lost to her, and then Rita Cho beat her in the end.
Exactly.
So good matches. I mean, she's had great finishes. I do think that she's really feeling it to get a win under her belt, though. Of course, Pia's always trying to win. That girl's got mad grind. She definitely has good energy this week as well. Oh, okay, Richard. He's interested in purchasing some racks, and maybe we can give them away to some of our viewers.
Amazing. That would be fantastic. We are using the perfect rack now. Chris Bartha is a hometown friend of mine that has a small business with the perfect rack, so we're happy to have him on board, and he's supporting the WPBA. So thank you, Richard.
We'll kind of figure out how to facilitate that, Richard, maybe in between these matches, or maybe we can work something out. We'll make something happen. Richard is actually our newest sponsor here at the WPBA with RJH Custom Cues. They sponsored all our new audio equipment, so shout out.
Wow, thank you so much.
Little shameless
Welcome to the
plug.
family.
It is a family, too, I'll tell you. I feel like we see each other so often now. It's wild.
I know I'm going to see you in
Yeah.
10
2
days?
weeks? Yeah. We'll be back together again.
We'll be in Louisville.
Yeah, the next event here for our WPBA is the Napa Q Speed Invitational in Louisville. We'll be alongside the Napa Nationals. So she wants this ball to travel, underhit that a tad, or overhit it, depending on which way. I think she was cutting that pretty steep, so I think the travel would have been better. She could have played short side on the pink 4.
She's going to thin it on that side.
All
I think
right.
she would have thinned it on the left side and tried to get in behind that 6-9. But we'll see what she prefers.
Have to go out there and threaten some VIP seaters that are moving my camera around.
Are you sure it's not Bob? What is he doing?
Yeah, he kicks it occasionally too.
Keep our eye on him.
I had showed the viewers at home the setup here, and although it's a beautiful pool room, it's very tight for setting up production. It's interesting. Luckily, Adam, one of the owners here, was super, super easy to work with. I was like, "Can I drill some holes in your wall?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. We got paint." So it worked out.
Well, she did execute that really well.
She hit it beautiful. Doubled her up. I mean, tripled her up, really, if you think about it.
Ideally, she'd like to come in behind this 4-ball and send it down table, but the 8-ball's so big here. It's going to be a tough shot.
Come on, 2 rails. She just misses it. This is safety successful.
She might have been going for the pocket, to be honest. And pocketing in the right-hand corner, so she didn't miss it too much if that's the route she was going.
All right, I can't forget my replay button today. I tend to get all excited and forget it.
If anybody just heard me gasp, I had 2 of them the last time I commentated, and I was like, oh my goodness, Lonnie didn't show me it before not blaming you, but I didn't ask for it either.
Well, and it's a tricky setup, so I haven't really shown anyone how to use it because I think that they would get confused. You probably would, and I could probably.
I'm so excited about
techie.
it. Yeah.
You're pretty techie. I could probably get you to figure it out. But
Every
it's
time
like a 3-step process, so it's not
okay.
just one click. It's like 1 click, 2 click, 3 click, and then you got to show it. So it's
Post-it notes.
Yeah.
Post-it notes.
yeah. I could. I gave a little note for the guest commentary this weekend. I taped a little note to my table for everyone.
Oh, perfect.
So that they could know how to know the process.
Manage without you.
Yeah, the process. I was really hoping to make a push through the B side after a really silly first round loss. So I made it a little ways.
It's a tough tournament. This one was a tough one for sure. Right, so just going to draw back to play the 8 in the corner. This is another one. She might have a slight angle. She pointed at the right side to get over for the 9. On our end, it looks pretty straight, so I thought she was going to be drawing it straight back to where she's at, but might just be able to stun it over.
I think she got about all she was going to get out of that. She didn't have a lot of angle. Definitely makeable for Pia. Stretch a little, but she'll be fine. Anything past the side pockets, I can't read. Like little people issues,
At least you accept it. That's the main part. You just know as soon as you get there, you're grabbing the extension.
Yeah, Pia's a little bit taller than I am. All right, there you go. Pia draws first blood. All right, we want to give a quick shout out while Pia's racking the balls to all our sponsors here for this Olhausen, Colorado Classic. Hey, look at that. Still on time. So, speaking of that, speaking of Pia, so Pia is a Predator-sponsored player, right? So she plays with the Predator Throne, the 4-3. She also breaks with the Predator BK Rush break cue, and of course the Air Rush jump cue is in her case as well. And she's got the new pink one. Do you have the pink one yet?
I do.
Oh, it's
They
so
hooked us
cute.
all up for breast cancer awareness when we were in New Zealand
Nice.
for the Worlds. So
Yes, because you're also a Predator-sponsored
I
player.
am. Yeah.
And she's also sponsored by Andy Cloth and How Tips and Apex Pool Tables. I got to give a little shout out because How Tips is also a WPBA sponsor. So, and I'm not sure if Pia had a little part in that, but we want to say thanks to How for supporting the WPBA. Boy.
One there. Perfect spread too. Using that cut break to get the one down on the corner pocket.
Yeah, her and Christina, it was like a clinic. And I was telling everyone at home, if you're not paying attention, you're missing something here. Look at the way these girls are breaking these racks. This is the one on the spot. They're breaking the balls. The cue ball slides to the left-hand rail and back out to the center. And Christina can even draw hers back to this end of the table, to the breaking end of the table. But the one banks one rail back down to this bottom left-hand corner every single time.
Yeah.
And I was telling the people at home, if you guys are not paying attention to how these ladies are breaking these racks, you're missing something, And Pia and Christina have very, very similar breaks. It was an early exit for Christina Tkach in this event as well.
What a great match for
From
Sophia.
She played so
Oh my
good.
goodness. Amazing. I was so proud of her.
I think we're all super proud of Sophia
Yeah.
right now. We all feel like we kind of mother her.
Mm-hmm.
She's our little person. She's been so successful this last year.
Playing a lot of pool, and she has a lot of faith in herself right now. And those are the keys to being successful in this game. When doubt goes into her mind, that's when everything goes wrong,
I agree.
When you're not comfortable, when things are going good at home life, everything,
Confidence is definitely an important factor in the mental side of this game.
She's just choosing good patterns and good opportunities when playing safe too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, she's working well with Sam. It seems like they're a good team,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see it in her growth at the table. All
Just
right.
to have somebody in your corner like that
Yeah,
is
amazing.
extremely important.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, one reel back out to the center for this orange 5 in the side pocket.
So I'm interested to see, does she try to get straight on the 6? Or does she just use a little bit angle and have shape or angle on the 7 to come over to the right-hand side of the 8?
Well, she's getting behind it, almost like she's going to try to get on the 7 to the side.
The side, and then come around the 2 balls down to the end rail. 2 rails.
Yeah.
2 different ways of playing it. She might have been excited. Ooh.
Straight into the pocket.
Gonna have to go against it now.
Interesting.
Yeah, because when she was looking for the side, I would expect her just to try to get straight on the 6, but she's gonna try to hide the cue ball. Just leave that 7 on the horn.
Not sure if she hit either ball with enough pace. 7 ball.
He is going to be extremely happy to get back to the table after a dry break like that.
Yeah, because ultimately with nothing was tied up, she shouldn't be back at the table. my opinion. You want to take full advantage when that rack's wide open like that.
Like you said, they've been breaking so consistently and strong that, when those opportunities arise, you're like, oh, okay, let's make sure I take advantage of this.
So the path through this event has been an interesting one for both ladies, really, and you guys got to see the match for Margaret and Christina yesterday on the stream. That was an interesting match. Christina played almost flawlessly, and at the end kind of made a few mistakes that Margaret was able to capitalize on, which in turn put her in the in the hot seat match. So I'm sure, Christina is currently fighting back on the B side against Monica Webb. Just want to check out that. You can go to the live scores on our digitalpool.com and follow her progress. We're also, I believe we're streaming that match to our Facebook, the Women's Professional Billiards Association Facebook. But if you go to that, please just put it on another tablet or something. Don't leave us. Brittany and I would feel so lonely if you left us all. All right, this 9-ball to extend that lead to 0. The filler. Let's see what's going on. Check out what's happening on that match because we obviously can't see that. Monica is currently up 1-0 over KZ. Just getting started, folks. Lots of action in the room today.
We do have a guaranteed of 3 matches, right?
Yes.
1 extended race in the final to 10.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll have this match, and then we'll have the B-side final, and then the final.
Okay.
So, yep, this match and 2 more for the afternoon.
Before we were bringing back 6 players, but for this event, we're just bringing back the 4. I like this. I like that how much time Margaret's making sure of the balls being tight here. Because although we are playing with a template rack, the perfect rack, if you just slightly move a ball, you just have to make sure that all these balls are going to be tight right here with the break that they're attempting. When you're hitting the one ball hard straight on, you might get fortunate if the balls aren't completely frozen. But with the break that they're doing, you just got to make sure everything's real tight. She did make the 2-ball. Didn't get a spread that she was expecting. But the 2-ball did get kicked in, and she has a shot on the 1, so that's exciting.
Now, Margaret used to be a Predator-sponsored player, and now she's sponsored by Viking Q's and Triple 60, as well as Jam Up Apparel and Kamui, which is a tour sponsor as well.
Struck that so well. I hope she gets a few inches off. She isn't going to be able to see this 3-ball. But she might. It looks like she's going to have to kick 1 rail off the left or the right hand side. I apologize, everyone. I'm wrong. She can see this ball. From this view, it certainly doesn't look like she had it. All right, so that 5-ball does sneak by the 6-ball, so she will be able to just run this out in numerical order instead of playing this combo. And I think this is the right choice. I think she needs to just start getting comfortable, adjusting to the table, shake off some of the nerves being in the hot seat match. Maybe not even nerves, to be honest, just the excitement. Really what she's focusing on, I imagine, is that she's trying to figure out how she has to be on the 6, come around for the 7, to avoid trying to play that other combo that's a possibility there. Good shot. She has enough angle to play around with where she can position the cue ball for the 7. She pointed probably on the second diamond on the back rail. She's going to make sure to come a little bit more narrow so she doesn't come near that 8 ball and possibly have a bad roll or something. She did come wide. Slow down. Got a little bit of a bump. I think yeah, this one she can see.
You know what I think is really cool about Margaret? Well, I mean, besides the fact that she plays great pool, you know that she's a 32-time Belarusian champion.
I know.
She's not even 32 years old, is she? Like, how is that possible?
I know. She actually has a similar situation as mine, where in the national championships, you not only have one discipline, you're not playing one championship, right? You're playing 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball, and in Europe they play straight pool as well.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just accumulated so many national titles playing in all these tournaments over the years, but multi-winning throughout the week.
Iowa is not on the same level by any means, but I understand that because I have over 40 Michigan titles.
Right.
And there are years where I could win 3 or 4 in one year, you know, even though I'm close to being able to be old enough to do that.
Stop it. Stop.
But I do understand it, but I think it's fantastic. I mean, Margaret's just really, she's a very well-decorated young lady. Right, there she is. She's on the board, folks.
Well, Lonnie, let's be honest here. When we think about Michigan women's pool, it's you.
Aw, well, there's a lot of great players. Beth Sudholm, she's from Michigan. She had a good run in this event. She played here. She actually defeated me first round. So 8-5 victory for Beth, and she ended up finishing, I think, 17th. We've got a lot of great players from Michigan over the years. You know, Julie Melman-Konas initially from Michigan.
Right. Down in Alabama now.
Yeah,
but
she's in Alabama now and has played many times on the tour as well. We have some great players. Kelly Pendleton. I mean, there's just some solid ladies that come out of Michigan. Maybe not always coming to this level. You know, Alice Rim. She was in Michigan.
She was a Michigan girl.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. She was a great player.
Yeah. I think she originally was from like out west and then moved to Michigan. But I mean, I still kind of claim her.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
Alice.
She's a phenomenal player.
Yeah. She's still doing pretty well. She's in Atlanta, so floating around.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. She was one of the steady eddies when I first came on tour. So.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so Pia, filler to break now, folks. Watch this break. One ends up catching the points on the side pocket. So she's got a shot on it, but that's not typically what happens.
She didn't get legal break, though.
'Cause the
Margaret
one
jumped up
didn't.
real quick on that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Margaret was watching. Well, yeah, because the one hit the point and the 5 ball didn't get there, caused it to be an illegal break. So again, Margaret will have the option to shoot, or if she was hooked and wasn't able to see the 1 and chose not to shoot it, she could give it back to Pia. In this situation, she's happy to be up there, having a shot at the 1 as well.
Now, what do you think? I mean, do you roll this in, or do you, I mean, get into the window for the 2?
You roll it, but she's not. She can come in between.
See, that 8 and 9 were just big balls, I felt like.
I feel the reason why she did that, though, is because she has to have a steep angle on the 2 regardless to get down for the 3. So, like, just accepting what the table gives you and hitting that with the, a good stroke rather than like babying it and maybe just like not going completely through
Well, when you baby it, you tend to decelerate too, and then that causes you not to have proper follow through. And I think you get better rolls when you shoot things with a solid stroke versus, timidly. So, Alexander, I see you in the chat there asking the question. Pia did make something on the break, but here at the WPBA, we play with a 3-point rule. So, one ball in, she needed to get 2 balls past the head string, and the 3 is the only ball that passed the head string. It's a combination of 3 points.
Oh, I love the way she played that.
Snaps to that shot.
Wow, that was a great shot. That's one of the things I think separates a lot of the real high-class world champions in this game is that not only is she thinking about hiding both balls, but she's making sure she hits that second rail in the back and freezing up against the 9. And ultimately, both balls are exactly where they need to be. This is a tough out for Margaret here. She's gonna have to spin this ball before the side pocket, create a wider angle, I think.
And she has to be careful here too because she comes on the underside of that too. She kind of hit that the same way she hit the one before. She just missed it by a hair. I was saying though, she'd come under the 2, she could easily skim it and end up scratching, but it worked out. Fouled and gave ball in hand to Pia. So going back to the 3-point rule, I seen that there was some questions in the chat room. So it's a combination of 3 points, and if you don't get 3 points, then your opponent comes to the table, and they have the option to either shoot or give it back to you. They cannot push, though. That's the only rule that I think is a little strange in the 3-point combination in that situation, but it is just part of the rules. She hit that ball a little fatter than I think she intended to, and now not get the cue ball to travel on the upside of the 5 ball. We are using the Aramith Pro Cut balls, just so you guys so you know. So that's the pink 4 and the orange 5. Blockers again.
She might get there. She's going to leave this full ball to Margaret. A good opportunity for her to sneak that cue ball in behind that 9 as well. Send the 5 ball up table. It is a bit more difficult that she's on the rail, but I think she shouldn't have any problem doing this at all.
All right. Safety there. Nice safety, put some distance between the balls. The cue under the 8 and 9.
I'm actually surprised that she's thinking about kicking the ball. I would have expected her to bring up the cue, but she feels like she's going to have more control over where her cue ball is going to end up.
I wonder if it's because the 6 is kind of in the way of the bank on the 5.
Oh, on the left-hand side, you're saying?
Yeah. Wonder if that's, oh, look at that. Made this rack more difficult.
This is going to be tricky.
And it's just on that side, it's just outside the pocket enough that it makes that drag draw around 3 rails much more difficult to execute because you're likely to miss the ball. So we'll see what Margaret opts to do. This is one of those shots that you're like, yeah, I can do it.
It's funny, though. I have confidence she's going to draw this straight back to where she's at. And the only reason I say that is because I was talking to her. Oh, she overhit it. Oh, my God, she hit it so pure.
Okay, so finish what you're saying. You were talking to her.
I was with her and Tyler, and they were practicing, and we were talking about the shots that they go over consistently to make sure, this exactly the same shot that we were doing.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because, you know, with my man and I, we bet laundry or we bet dishes or anything like that.
Right.
Same thing with them, being a couple in the pool world. He would point to a position where she needed to draw it back to. And we're not talking like 3, 4, a foot, maybe even a meter. We're talking like 6 feet where she has to draw it back to. And then if she would do it, he would increase it and be like, you got to get here, you got to get to 7 feet, you know, which is so great to have somebody like that. Tyler's such a phenomenal player and just really dedicated to
and their
putting
ethic,
the time
their
in.
work ethic is very similar, and I think that's it's conducive to their play having gotten better in the last couple of years. I feel like they feed off of each other, and I think that's great.
I just thought it was the cutest thing ever, and it was just perfect for them to make fun of, you know, good and hard work.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Pia was able to make the 6 ball. She's got good position on the 8. That's 9 ball. Get to 3. All right, Pia Filler 3-1 over Margaret Fefilova.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there.
Well, folks, I stopped the little video so that I didn't miss the break. And, well, we didn't miss the break, but we probably could have gone a little further into the video. We'll throw that back out there. I want to say thank you to all the ladies here at the WPBA. Have been really cool about sending me videos when I ask them for them. And I do have a couple more videos I'm working on right now. If some of those ladies that are out there listening could send me their videos.
She's also giving me the side eye, by the way, because I have been on the stall sending my video, which is not my typical, but I'm certainly going to be sending it shortly. Because if you know me at all, I am a huge supporter, believer, and just a fan of the WPBA. I know I am a player, and I've been playing for a long time, but this is my passion and my family, so.
Well, and we are ever so grateful that you are that way, Brittany, because to be fair, you are a strong player advocate as well, and I think that we need that. I think you're very, very diligent in that, and you support the players immensely. Even like today, you're not, you know, your tournament was completed last night, and you're still here supporting and being involved, and you know, that says a lot about you as a person, and as a representative of our sport as a whole, you know?
Thank you.
So we're still trying to get her on the board, folks, just so you know.
I'll be in the next video, I promise.
She's like, okay, fine, I'll do your video. Stop it.
I had a bad hair day when I got your email.
Yeah. My 7 emails. We're going to finish this video, folks. It looks like the players took a quick break.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
The WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there.
The competitiveness.
I love the equipment at the WPBA.
I like the most about WPBA that they keep continuing to support women's sport throughout so many years.
What I love about the WPBA are the fans.
What I love most about the WPBA is that we're all kind of like one big family.
I love that the WPBA brings great competition from around the world.
The WPBA has been a huge part of the growth of women's pool, and I love them for that.
All right, folks, I totally dropped the ball there. I thought I was going to drop the ball last time, and I got it this time, but it looks like we're back in action here on our feature table between Pia Filler and Margarita Fefilova. This is the hot seat match of the 2024 Olhausen Colorado Classic. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the show.
That side? Oh, it's good. It's okay.
Play this with what? Britt, a high ball and get to the rail and back out?
Yeah, I don't think you'd do anything fancy on this one. Anytime you're on the rail, I think I was in the booth with April on Friday, and I just said, simple. I know it's easier said than done, but here you just got to hit, stay down, good shot. And we complicate things. We truly do. I do it all the time. And I'm the person that constantly is telling people that I give lessons to or coaching or anyone, I'm just like, there's 10 different routes to take. Choose the one that is going to be the most simple.
Yeah, the path of least resistance, right?
Mm-hmm. Just going to stop her rock here, get on the left side of the 9, and make it a bit closer, or being down 3-2. Definitely need the game.
Yeah, that's a big swing, 3-2 versus 4-1.
Mm-hmm. She drew it back a little bit. I think she's high ball now.
Yeah, and I think it's cool if you watch these ladies and you watch their body movement around the table. Christina Zliteva is another one. She's really good about it. She'll walk to the other side of this, the ball that she's trying to get on to make sure, lay her cue down where she kind of wants to be. And you'll see, if you pay close attention, these ladies do this almost every single shot.
Mm-hmm.
And so their pre-shot routine and their rhythm around the table is all conducive to those steps.
I'm still at a point where sometimes I'm sitting in my chair and I just say that I'm lazy.
Yes.
If I don't do it. The mistakes happen because I didn't walk around the table and make sure that I was going to be right there. 2 or 3 millimeters off of shape can be detrimental, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I find that when I don't do it is when I miss I miss my shots because I'm thinking about it like, oh, okay, I think I need to be right here. I can just, stop shot this ball or roll it 2 inches forward. But then I didn't go look at it. So now I'm kind of guessing.
Questioning, yeah.
Yeah, and then you miss the ball. And then you're like, oh, my God, I'm so lazy. Like, I walk away, I'm mad. Like, wow, why didn't you just go look? Like, you knew that you needed to go look.
It's crazy how mental it is. I've been playing this game for 20 years now, and it's like, how did I not walk to the other side?
Yeah. Yeah, like, and you do. You're like, stop being lazy, like in your own head.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy you say that because I totally do the same thing.
Absolutely. I think everyone does, But a lot of these ladies, you'll see it more consistently because they put it into their practice routine. They make sure they do it every shot. It becomes a muscle memory as well as the stroke as well.
Yeah, I think that's it turns into part of your rhythm. And and everyone's, at a certain pace. We also have we all have a different way that we step into our shots. Like you have this cute little 2-step thing that you do right going into your shot, right?
I do.
And so everyone has something. Like I watch you a lot when you were playing, and I'm always like, there she goes. You know, or we were talking on the stream about how, you know, you're in trouble if you put your hair up.
Okay.
Brittany's getting ready
My
to go into
towel.
beast mode. It's like your poker towel. We're like, oh, somebody's getting beat. As soon as the hair goes up.
The messy bun.
Yeah.
Everybody better watch out.
That's right. It's rough action if Brittany puts her hair up. So we kind of, I think that we all have something, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's our thing. She wants to bump it. She doesn't want to stick froze to it.
Some people don't understand that was a difficult shot. I know it looks like it was so simple, but to hold that ball, having those two potential blockers with the 7 and 9.
Well, and the tables roll really fast in the mornings because it's very cool in here over the evening, and then we clean the balls and they're perfectly shiny, and you know, and they start as brand new when we begin anyway. So then you know, clean them a couple times and they're back to brand new, and that can make things more slidey and a little more difficult. So when you're rolling the balls, you get a lot of speed out of it. These are not easy shots to start when you're just having to roll it, especially when you add in nerves. Like rolling the ball is my least favorite thing when I'm nervous.
Yeah.
What if you twitch or something?
Yeah, anything.
You know?
Take your eye off it slightly. I think we do it all the time. This is going to be a great shot. She's pretty straight on this ball. She has to accept angle on the 6. Although she would want angle on the 6 to get on the 7. But just, I don't think she would want that kind of distance. She was looking where she had to have the cue ball, and I think it's going to come closer to the 9 and the 7. She was worried about where that cue ball was going to go. It's still a tough shot. It could have been anything why she did slightly miss that. She didn't miss it by much, just a slight overcut, but...
Oh, Shannon in the chat room, thank you so much. And absolutely, you're right. It will improve your game tremendously. Thanks for the compliment as well.
Pocketing this, I think it's going to have natural angle from the 2 rails and down for the 6.
With a lot of pace. Oh, threaded the needle there.
Maybe she just overcut it a bit and it...
A lot more speed than she probably intended by cutting it thinner than intention.
Exactly. But you know what? I'd be happy with this because she has the angle. That's all you're hoping for, I think. If you do strike the ball before, just slightly off.
She probably got about all of that she could out of that shot. It's tough. She wasn't straight, but she didn't have a lot of angle. So there's not a lot to do with the cue.
A combo, or is she going to play the safety, put the 7 on the back row and freeze her up against the 9?
Safe. Touch by Margaret there. Being a little conservative, which I think is smart. She's, you know, behind a rack in this set. This could be a game winner for her to get the score tied back up. Everyone in the chat, thanks for tuning in. Patrick Carlson, we see you. Don't forget, folks, we do bring this event to you live and free. If you can and are willing to, you can donate to the WPBA via the YouTube chat. Money symbol next to the chat box. You can hit that and send us a super chat, or you can go to WPBA.com as well. I will tell you that I'm working on a giveaway for today. For anyone who donates $20 or more, I will put your name into a drawing for some cool prizes that I've put together, thanks to Kamui. We're also working on something potentially for the final set with Richard, Perfect Racks. I gotta get more details around for that though, so maybe we'll see if that can come to fruition. All right, Margaret.
Tying it up, 3-3.
Yay. We're in action, folks.
Thank you so much, Shannon, for your comment. Lonnie has put a lot of hard work into this stream, and she deserves the credit.
Thanks. All right, guys, so I'm going to talk about this. All right, this is what I got going on. This is my WPBA final day giveaway. I'm working on things with our sponsors to make these things happen for you guys at home. For anyone who donates a minimum of $20 to our stream, I will, through the YouTube, unfortunately I can't do it through WPBA.com because I can't regulate that from here. But if you send me a super chat or super sticker of $20 or more, I will put your name into a drawing for this gift pack and I will ship it out as soon as I get home. So what we've got here is a piece of Kamui. I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right. Kagegi, I think I'll figure it out. Chalk, the Kamui View Bridge, and this cool scorekeeper that we're using at these events, donated by Felt Billiards and Sammy Diep, Olhausen, and Moonlight Billiard Supply. All of the sponsors from this event, they built these scorecards. They're cool little flip scorecards, and I've had the final 4 ladies in this event sign it, and I will ship it to you. So if you're interested in donating to the stream and getting a chance to win this giveaway package, go ahead and do that through YouTube, and when it pops up on my screen, I will write your name on the list. So I always try to do something, right? Because, you know, one, the sponsors afford us those opportunities. So I'm grateful to Kamui for giving me the View Bridge and the piece of chalk. And I don't say it right, so that's why, like, I have to read it to say it. All right, Pat, I got your name on the list. Thank you for your donation. And I'm going to do this. I'll do the drawing after the finals just so everyone knows. We did it last time with the T-shirt. I got all the girls to sign the T-shirt. And so I've just continued to do this. Now, the final 4 in this event are Pia Filler, Margarita Fefilova, Christina Zlateva, and Monica Webb. So those are the 4 signatures on there, and maybe I can talk Brittany into signing it for us, and so you'll get an extra bonus signature from Brittany. But yeah, so thank you to Sam Diep for giving me the flipper scorecard. We've used those the entire event.
They've been so helpful,
They've
and
been
they're
fun.
so cute.
They are cute. They're like all the colors of the balls, and it's really neat. So if you don't have one of those for your home pool room, it's a cool addition on top of the fact that it's signed by some of the top ladies in this game. Currently at the moment, and of course the View Bridge. Yeah, whatever, Powder. I can ship it to you if you win it. But the flipper do. I know you guys make fun of I call things the scorecard. I call it a flipper do.
I didn't notice, to be honest with you.
So if anybody's interested in being put into that drawing, thanks, Jude. You donate $20 or more, and I will put you into the drawing. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't control it from the WPBA.com donation site, so it'll have to be through YouTube. You can always do that by clicking the little money symbol next to the chat and sending us the donation, a super sticker or a super chat, and I will write it down, and I will put your name on the list, draw it after the finals.
Such a great idea, Lonnie, because there's a lot of people that will never, see us in person. To be able to get those signatures and have a little memorabilia from our events that they are obviously close to watching the stream on the final day. So we appreciate the support, and it'll be a great addition to the little pool room.
Yeah. Well, and I think the View Bridge is really cool. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that, but it's transparent, and you can put it right on your break cue and use it for when you're traveling. It's really cool.
I'll have to check it out later.
Yeah, so Kamui gave those to me, and I'm really excited about that. Here you go. Oh. So it's a View Bridge, and it's transparent, and you can put it on there. It's super cool. And then, of course, it's the Kageki chalk. I couldn't remember, but it comes in this cute little case, and
And
I
this is
think
neat. I
it's
really like this. I've never seen this.
yeah, and it's actually this chalk is actually in it's featured in Venom trick shots as well, so that's kind of cool. Brett Colbert, thank you so much. Make sure you guys are here at the end of the finals, and I'll turn my booth cam on and do the drawing so everyone can see it.
We played this rack really well. We got Steve Hall on there for you, Lonnie, as well. Thank you, Steve.
All right, this 9-ball to take the lead.
Hmm.
Hey, and the crowd appreciated that out. There's a lot of applause throughout the room.
Being down 3-1, she's going to be feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, she's fighting. Little pep in her step. Did you see that walking around the table? All right, folks, there is lots of good stuff going on. Don't forget that we have 2 more matches still today. If you guys could take just a second, pull back and hit the thumbs up button for me if you're watching on WPBA Billiards on our YouTube channel. If you are watching on Billiard TV and you'd like to be part of our chat room, go ahead and come on over to YouTube. We're always excited to have new people involved in our chats. And yeah, and I think we actually have a live Facebook going on as well for the Monica Webb Christina Zlateva match. So
It
if you
is
want
a
to,
bonus table,
yeah, if you want to dual screen us, you can check that out. See what the score is.
Switch over.
Oh, Monica's up 3-2.
It's a tight one.
Ooh wee. Good action going on around the room. These 2 matches are just. If I could have split screened and put them both on one, I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know which one I would rather, watch more. I was kind of excited. I'm a pool nerd. Like, I can watch all the matches.
You are our pool nerd, I'll be honest with you.
All right, Mike Shaw, thank you for your donation.
Ooh, she got pretty fortunate there. She didn't hit it the way she wanted. She almost scratched in the side.
Hi, Sheila. Good morning, Mindy. Guys for tuning into the chat. Kathleen.
All right, we're going to see a good shot here. Just a draw full table down to get position on the 2. Down. Little too much of a bounce. Really good. Just nick it and use kind of that wall of balls there, the 4, the 9, the 5. Bring the cue ball back up table.
Oh, nice touch. I think it leaked a little to the right.
I thought she was going to try to bring it to the table, but I guess she was just okay with getting it.
Hey, Mindy, try the super stickers. Or Sheila, sorry. Try the super stickers. When I go to the money symbol and I click it, you get an option of a super chat or a super sticker. Try the super stickers because I think it gives you a $20 option. Get out of this.
Reaching a little. She might, like you said, decelerated a little bit.
Dave, it was great to meet you as well. Thank you for your donation. We'll put you on the list. Thanks for your help in the booth this week, too.
Oh, he was in the booth?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
He said it was nice to chat with a woman that actually talked to him or listened to him or something like that. So, as his wife smacking him. Thank you, Pool Sue, for sharing. We appreciate the share. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well. If you're not subscribed to the WPBA YouTube channel, please go back and subscribe, and then you will always get notified when we go live. That's fine, Sheila. Just do that. It's all good, girl. Right, so this is pretty good. Yeah, there you go. That's what he said. A woman who actually listened to me.
He must have been married for a long time.
Right. Got it, Sheila. Thanks. HR Biggs, you're funny. Nobody's ignoring you. I'm not being salty. Are you sure? I'll have to ask the powers that be on that one because this is a final day thing, bud. You should have saved it. But we do appreciate your donation, and you are fantastic, by the way. All right, so back to the action here. Pia, she's got to get this rack in. I favor her to do so. Pretty simple. It looks like she may. Is she going to try to go under the 8 and back to the rail and back out, or can she just pinch draw this up?
She's going to.
Seen her kind of walk back and look under the 8, so I was curious.
A little bit of a funny angle.
She did. See, I thought I saw her doing that. I was like, is she going under it? All right.
It didn't look like well, from this angle, I've called a couple wrong on that end of the table just because just very minimal gaps. Shot earlier also, I didn't think that Margaret could see.
All right. Great touch by Pia there. This 9 ball to tie the match back up. Is that a break and run for Pia?
I believe so. That 2 break and runs back to back. Margaret broke and ran the last one too.
They've had some good ones. And you know who we could ask that? We could ask my husband because Bob, the scorekeeper, keeps track of all table runs.
Does he? I didn't know that.
He does. He keeps track of table runs. He'll tell you exactly which ball in each rack you called your extension on.
Oh.
So there's no argument. Keep score. Like, he's so good at it. He's got his little handy dandy notebook and yeah. So
we're very lucky to have him.
He is something special, isn't he? All right, folks. So this is the giveaway package for the final day here at the WPBA. You're going to get a view bridge, a Kamui view bridge, a Kamui, I'm going to say it wrong again, Kageki piece of chalk, which is a very expensive piece of chalk, and this flip scorecard that has been donated by Felt Billiards. I went to say flipper do. It's a habit.
And you will have all 4 signatures from these final 4 ladies on that scorecard.
And maybe Brittany's. I'll try to talk her in while we're in this booth, folks.
Oh, you got me already. I'm on there. If I can be on a sheet of signatures with these 4 ladies.
Absolutely.
I would be there.
So the signatures are from the final 4 from this event and the fabulous bombshell herself, Brittany Bryant, Monica Webb, Margarita Fefilova, Pia Filler, and Christina Zlateva. To break. Holly, thanks, bud. Sure you're here at the end of the event. See if you win our drawing.
Right, so do we play the combo or the carom on the 3 here? I think she has too much angle to hold for the combo. Oh, she might run into it.
Just kind of come into it and pop the 3 out.
Yeah. Let's get into a little bit of trouble, but if she's confident that she's going to either hit the 3 ball first and allow it to bounce off that right side rail and come out and the cue ball lift out, and that's fine. Found it. Good shot. You got away with it, so.
Thank you, Ghost Man. Appreciate your donation to the stream. Well, Polly, I'll tell you what, if you go back and watch the finals and your name gets drawn, you have 2 days to email the WPBA. You can email Jerry or Dean at WPBA.com or the office. And we'll get it shipped out to you if you're the winner. You just got to contact us to give us your address if you're the winner.
Held the cue ball nicely there.
Yeah, I mean, she just, so smooth, you know, kept at a good steady pace, but didn't hit it too hard.
Top on the 5. Pam Diep's done amazing for this event. She, obviously people don't know, but she just walked by and took a photo. But she's just been go, go, go since this event has been on, and she's just doing an amazing job having us and hosting us and making sure we're all good. The finer details as women usually do, but it's nice to have her.
Yeah. She's been really, really good. Taking pictures every time we get someone in the booth, or and she facilitated the Pro-Am, which was great. Madalena Marino, I'm going to put you in the drawing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, she just made sure we all had such a great time. When we say that they bring out the red carpet, they truly have treated us really well here.
Yeah, absolutely. Amber.
And if you've never been here before, they've extended this pool hall. Belt Billiards is where we are, in Englewood, Colorado. And they have probably about 16 bar tables. Now they have 10 diamond 9-foots. And interesting enough, they also have 3 9-foot snooker tables.
Yeah, those are cool.
I've never seen a 9-foot snooker table.
No, and it's a gold crown.
Yeah, coming from Canada, like I've seen 10-footers, 12-footers, of course, but to see a 9-foot, it was shocking.
Ghost Man, I got you, bud. Amaran, got you, Madalena.
Ooh, we got Hugo there. Thank you, Hugo.
Says, hi, Brittany.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen him in such a long time. What a great player. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, so it looks like Margaret's taking her extension. She's going to take a second just to make sure that she's committed to this shot. Ghost Man, you are officially in the giveaway. I'll put your name down. Don't forget to be here at the end of the finals. Okay. Hi, Lindell. Thank you. And this 9-ball to take the lead again. All right, these ladies got some serious back and forth action going on. Lindell Gosney, got you.
Just a little shout out to these ladies. That's 3 back-to-back-to-back breaking runs now.
Andrew James, you're on the list, bud. Thank you so much. Brittany's going to kind of take control of the match for me, folks, while I pay attention to the chat. So for those of you guys who are watching on Billiard TV, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're interested in getting involved in our giveaway, you have to come to WPBA Billiards on YouTube and join the chat room and subscribe to the channel, and then we'll give you details on the giveaway. Look at that. Monica Webb, 4-3. They're kind of at the same pace as these ladies right here.
It's a battle.
You sometimes feel like when you're in the booth and everybody walks by and waves or makes faces at you that you're like sitting in this little bubble. I'm getting a trail cam. I've already asked the viewers at home if somebody has one I can have. They could just ship it to me.
The amount of facial expressions we get from these players that you would not expect. by
No,
walking by.
it would be so funny if I just, and I would never tell them that when I put it up. I'm just going to wait. It's like, you guys have no idea how many memes I could make with the pictures I could get out of these girls.
And the unexpected ones, too.
Wei was doing the Mr. Bean thing to me, walking past the window, dropping down,
Oh.
making faces. It was so funny. HR Bigs. Dad, I like, thank you. I got you.
All right, let's see this break here. Keep the streak going. This will be number 4 if Pia can get on this one ball here.
Oh, look at that one ball, though. Look how it tracks, folks. Tracks. Every time. But then it's an illegal break. Did she? Oh. That's at least the second illegal for Pia.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Lance. You're right. I missed that one. I did make a mention of that earlier when she played that shot too. So I apologize.
Shannon, touchdown. Thank you, babe. All right. So this is a real solid opportunity for Margaret here. She can extend her lead by 2 if she's able to get out on this rack. The 3 to the 4 would be interesting, just depending on the angle she gets on the 3, I guess.
Above the 3. Not by much, but maybe an inch, just to make sure that you have that angle to get down below the 9 and the 6.
She definitely overhit that.
Requires some real smooth touch here.
Ghost Man, we're absolutely getting the bombshell to sign my Flipperdo scorekeeper card that I'm using for the giveaway. So yes, Brittany will be signing it. Oh, okay.
Good shot.
I think good. Oh yeah, she's good. It's a nice touch. She's gonna have to have another nice touch here to hold that cue ball.
Just go and get close to that 8.
So a little bit of information about Margarita. In Digital Pool, she is still registered as Margarita Fefilova. I personally call her Margarita Fefilova Steyer. And now she's got some new jerseys that have Steyer on the back. So we're just in the middle right now. Once everything gets connected and Digital Pool gets caught up on our player profile, I think it'll all make sense to everyone at home. But obviously Fefilova is her maiden name and Steyer is her married name. Really, I just use both. Oh boy.
Oh no, bump it.
I think she can see, I think she's fine as far as being able to see it, but
Gonna let her stroke out here.
yeah, she's got to back cut that 6. Oh boy.
It looks like she's going aggressive. She's pointing at the 2nd rail, 3rd rail to come on the left side of the 8. I saw her make a few of these throughout the tournament.
I do call her Feffy. That's my nickname for her.
Feffy?
Yeah.
Aww.
I think it's cute. I don't, I would never, I don't do it to be rude. That's because I abbreviate her name when I write things, so then I sometimes say it that way.
You'd like it. Oh, great. Oh, she deserved a little bit better than that, I think.
Jeremy, my dude. These girls are in trouble.
He's talking about the trail cam.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get them.
Yeah. They're in trouble. Oh.
He just stood up just slightly.
I know, all that work, too.
Oh.
She worked so hard in that rack. Jeremy, I put you on the list for the giveaway. If you have me on social media, if you have me on Facebook, just kind of send me a message, because obviously screen names on YouTube are a little different than our social media accounts. So if you could do that, or I don't know, let me think about this. But thank you. I'll definitely use your trail cam. I'm not kidding.
Rachel, I would like to touch on the 3-point rule. The reason why it did get implemented into our tour is because we started playing with Magic Rack back in the day. I know that sounds funny, but we used to just play with wooden rack, rack your own, and everybody would smash the rack. Just because, there could be possible gaps there, or it's not a consistent spread to where, what the perfect rack allows us to have. So now with the perfect rack, you can ultimately just slow break with the template and allow some certain balls to go in places, as well as the wing ball going in consistently. So this just allows the players to bring out a bigger stroke. It's more entertaining to watch.
Well, it's an easier way for us to self-govern, too, because we don't have on-table referees.
Yeah.
So who's to say? You want your opponent to say you're dry breaking?
Yeah, it's just at the end of the day a better idea. So Margaret will get that game. She'll be going up 7-4. That will get Margarita on the hill. Alrighty, so Margarita to break.
Yeah, folks, for those of you guys who are currently watching on the WPBA Billiards YouTube channel, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button for us. We need those algorithms to match. We have almost 900 people in our YouTube channel. It's the thumbs up, folks. Takes just a second to pull out a full screen and hit that button for me.
Here, oh, she didn't get a legal break. Got
the
one ball hit the horn. She didn't hit it as clean as she was the other ones. You can tell by where the cue ball ended up.
Yes.
She went a little bit low, and it cut into the back end of the rack.
Now, technically, Pia can give that back to Margarita, right?
Yeah, exactly. And if ultimately she has to, if Pia wanted to push out here, she can't. She does have to give it back to Margarita.
She does. You cannot push on your opponent's foul break.
They didn't.
Yeah, they must not have hit their digital pool tablet. It keeps the score. Jerry Brock, thank you, bud. I think you're the best too. All right, so we're going to go back to the action here. I'm going to leave you guys with Brittany for just a second. I have to take care of something really quick, so please enjoy the show. Don't forget to share, like, and to subscribe, and don't forget that any donation over $20, we will put you on the list for our giveaway after the finals match. So enjoy the show, folks. I'll be right back.
All right, everyone, you're stuck with me. As you all know, Lonnie is the face of our stream. She's done an amazing job. I give her a lot of props for dedicating the work to providing this for you guys, because she's doing both. She's trying to play her best to her ability as well as run this stream. So we appreciate the time and effort that she does. And you guys are, I'll be honest with you, a family to her. So you guys keep her smiling each time. So I appreciate you guys. All right, so we did see Margaret push out. Pia, I imagine, gave it back. Was a good shot. She may have just hit the one ball a little thick because it could have run in behind the 5. I can't quite see if she has a full shot on this one ball. I don't believe the side pocket will come into play if she does have a shot. She might just opt to like stun and push that one ball 2 rails and get in behind that 5. All right, she did have that opportunity to do that. Margaret is forced into playing a 2 rail. Distance would be ideal here for her. Yeah, good speed. Got a rail after contact and left no ball to be pocketed. You guys are all so sweet. I appreciate you. I don't do the commentary too often, so bear with me, but I'm just happy to be here and, you know, watch some great pool with these ladies. Each time I watch them, I learn myself, so. All right. Tell that Pia's just maybe slightly frustrated with missing that 9 ball the last game. You don't see her going around the table as much, in my opinion. So we'll see if Margaret can take advantage of the open shot here, although it is tricky to get on the 2 ball. Pat, you're right. We love having new people at our events. It's a great opportunity just to extend our fan base and grow the sport. One of the biggest things that you'll realize with the WPBA, we're very involved with Pro-Am events. We had a great time on Thursday night with everybody here that's local. And if you've never experienced it before, we play a quick rotation Scotch doubles tournament with 3 people. So it'll be myself as a pro and 2 fans that will be on my team. We play for 20 minutes, 3 different sets against 3 different professionals and their teammates. And you just try to get as many games and points as possible. And at the end of the time, we see how many points or games that the teams have won. And then there's a finals that are played off. So there's bragging rights involved. I believe Chanel Lorraine and April Larson were the 2 finalists in our Pro-Am this event. So they had a good time. Hugo, I actually don't know anything about the sets, but I will definitely ask Lonnie when she gets back. All right, I feel like Margaret kind of flew out of her chair there. She can see the finish line on this set. Stay down, make sure. Her mechanics are so strong, guys. Just watch how still she is for the most part. We all have our moments of being human, but I'm one of those players that when I'm watching or when I'm playing in a tournament, I don't know if anyone else is like this, I distract myself by watching other matches beside me or wandering eyes when moments of trying to compose yourself happen. And Margaret is definitely one of the players that I watch from afar. Very steady, very composed. It's beautiful to watch. Right. Perfect angle. She's gonna come out those. You'll see that she just pointed at the second diamond on the left rail. Gonna come 3 rails and out. Hopefully have a good angle on the 7 just to play a natural top spin to get on the 8. And if she does come flat on it, she can just play a little bit of bottoms and accept whatever she gets on the 8. There we go. She got a perfect angle to just be natural. Come 1 rail and out. That'll finish this match. I know although the score does say 6-4, it is 7-4 for Margaret. There we go, everyone. We're going to have, possibly, don't speak too soon, our finalist. She'll be playing the final, I believe, around 3 p.m., 4 p.m. There we go. Margarita Fefilova Steyer has won our hot seat match against Pia Filler. Oh my goodness, I've been commentating like she's going to win the match. I have everybody on their toes. Yep. That's what, see everyone? This is what happens when Lonnie leaves me alone in the booth. I thought I was doing such a great job. They were bearing with me.
Oh, they were so excited.
They put up with me this whole time, talking about a match I didn't even know what I was speaking of.
So folks at home, for the giveaway package, I want to let you guys know that I just ran into Christina Takach and April Larson. So I got some extra signatures that no one else will have on their little flipper-doos. So as well as Brittany, I'm going to make her sign it right now while you guys.
I don't know if they want me to sign it anymore.
We have real proof. Oh, she's like, I dropped the ball. They don't want my signature.
I can't believe that. I was so excited for Margaret.
Aww.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay. Just makes it more exciting for everybody.
More pool, more pool.
Yes, exactly. All right, so we got the bombshell signing it as we speak. Oh, Chicago Channel said you had to get out the booth.
I'm banned.
No more fun for you, Missy. Well, thank you so much. So, folks, now we officially have Brittany Bryant, Christina Takach, Christina Zlateva, Margarita Fefilova Steyer, Monica Webb, and Pia Filler and April Larson have signed my scorecard for the donation giveaway for the finals match. So we've got some extra bonuses that we didn't start out with. While Brittany was commentating on a game that wasn't finished, I went around and got us some extra signatures for you folks at home.
Oh my goodness.
You got the lid?
Oh, I stole it. I'm good at that.
Yeah, it happens.
Don't
You can have it if you want.
Oh no, don't give me your pens, anyone. Don't let me walk away. I'm good at it. I work in hospitality, so pens come, they're like gold in hospitality. So I've been certainly known to take the odd pen from everyone.
All right, so I see a couple questions in the chat as far as the concession rule. So she was given a warning on the concession. Both players agreed that was fine. I'm not sure that Pia was aware. So she is now. The tournament director has spoken with her. And as far as the tournament balls for this event, I think we have 4 or 5 more sets available. If anybody's interested, I'll pull that graphic up here in just a bit. Aww. Thank you, Terry, for your donation. We would agree with you on that. She's one of my favorites. Yeah, you're getting some grace, girlfriend. Good Life says he's giving you some grace on what's going on with the tournament. It's not your fault you called it wrong. It's fine, folks. We are not that serious here. Right, but these ladies at the table, they're very serious. So Margaret has a real opportunity to get to finish out this match right here with this rec. The 4 is definitely in a good position to lead to the 5. Lead her to the 5 ball. Pretty sure the 3 goes past the brown 7. In this bottom right-hand corner, just like so. Great shot. Yeah, the tournament set that we are that we sell here at the WPBA, the Aramith Pro Cup balls, which are the set you guys are watching right now. We sell these sets after these events, and we ship them out on our way home. If anyone's interested in purchasing them, they are $370, shipped to the continental 48 states. You will not get a better deal on these, and you can get a cue ball that is signed by one of these players that is still here at the event. So at this moment, it would be these final 4, and potentially Brittany. If she's sticking around after this match, we're not really sure. But I'll throw the graphic up here after this match. It's like Margaret's got a good shot here. Finish this rack. Her pace is, she's kind of stepping up in pace. Made her cue where she'd like to come 2 rails and back out for the 7. Go to WPBA. Now that one wiped its feet a bit, but it did fall in for Margaret. It's happy. She tapped the table. Kind of, I think she's acknowledging to Pia that she got a little fortunate there. But that's all right. That's part of the game. 9 ball, folks. This is a hot seat match. The winner of this is guaranteed her place in the finals. And the loser of this match will play the winner of Monica Webb and Kristina Zliteva. Hi, Ed. I do still live in Michigan. Thank you. Are you still in Bay City? All right, Ed's in our chat room at the moment. He is a former VNEA guy, which I'm a Hall of Famer for VNEA, so shout out to Ed and VNEA, of course. All right, look at that, folks, with determination. Margarita Fefilova. Bernice says, yay, now we can cheer.
I had to hold my breath.
All right, so Margarita Fefilova has advanced. She does have a place in the final match of this event. She will be back after our next match. Pia Filler will play the winner of Monica and Kristina Zliteva. So let's kind of see what's going on with that real quick. 6-4 in favor of Kristina.
Oh, they've been back and forth.
Tight action going on there. People keep bouncing my camera around. All right, real quick, too, I want to throw this ball set graphic up for you guys. This is a Tournament TV Pro Cup set of Aramith balls. $370. We're going to use these balls here one time, and That price does include shipping to the continental 48 states. If you're interested in that, you go to WPBA.com, go to our store to purchase them. You can get the cue ball signed by anyone still at this event, which obviously we're down to 3. So if you move quick, you might be able to get one of their signatures. If not, you could get the standard measle ball with it. I know the set in the picture is not the set you're receiving. You will get the pink 4 and the orange 5. So check that out at WPBA.com if you're interested. This price is only available when we are live. Chat a little bit about the giveaway. This is a WPBA final day giveaway here with the stream. You got to come to WPBA Billiards on YouTube to figure out how to enter it. We do it for the super chats and the super stickers, a minimum donation of $20. You will get this cool score-keeping flipper-do, as I call it, a View Kamui bridge, which is awesome, and a piece of the, how do I say it? I always mess this up, Kageki Kamui chalk, which is it's featured with Venom trick shots. So it's a pretty cool piece of chalk. And so thank you to Kamui for allowing us to raffle these off. And of course to CME Deep and Olhausen and all the sponsors here at Felt Bar and Billiards for the Colorado Classic, for their constant support of the WPBA. And so if anyone's interested in that, make sure you throw us a super chat. We are going to probably stop the stream and restart it. Let me just double check with the powers that be, folks. And I don't think I can get a view on table 6. Let me see what I can come up with, folks. Please enjoy the show. Thank you to Brittany Bryant. You've been amazing.
Oh, thank you. Well, hopefully we got there in the end. We got with the 7-4 score. So I appreciate being in the booth with you, Lonnie. I appreciate everything that you do. You're amazing.
You.
Obviously, a lot of people love you within the stream. I do want to shout out Terry for giving a donation on behalf of my father in memory. That's very touching. Thank you so much. And I'm just happy to be here. You guys enjoy the show. Lonnie's going to try her best to get a peek at that other table.
Oh, I don't think I can get it. I will tell you guys that if you want to, right now, while you have the opportunity, go to the WPBA Women's Professional Billiards Association Facebook. That will give you the end of that match. They are live on our Facebook at this moment. I'm going to stop the stream and reboot. I do have everyone's name wrote down that has given us a minimum of a $20 donation, and then we will see you back for the next match between Pia Filler and the winner of Monica Webb and Christina Zlateva. Check out all the brackets at digitalpool.com. Thank you to our sponsors. Of course, we'll throw up the sponsor video and the reason why these ladies love the WPBA, and you guys will have to come back here in just a few. So this is Lonnie Fox Raymond. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good one.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
The WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there.
The competitiveness.
I love the equipment at the WPBA.
I like the most about WPBA that they keep continuing to support women's sport throughout so many years.
What I love about the WPBA are the fans.
What I love most about the WPBA is that we're all kind of like one big family.
I love that the WPBA brings great competition from around the world.
The WPBA has been a huge part of the growth of women's pool, and I love them for that.